People make mistakes in life through believing too much, but they have a damn dull time if they believe too little. Tongues in trees, books in running brooks, sermons in stones, and good in everything. He who writes well runs the civilization. Everyone else does the grunt work. What made me run away was doubtless not so much the fear of settling down, but of settling down permanently in something ugly. The truth will set you free, but first it will piss you off. Every man reaches his destination if he just keeps walking. The people I distrust most are those who want to improve our lives but have only one course of action. Life isn't worth living unless it is lived for someone else. One swallows the lie that flatters, but sips the bitter truth drop by drop. It's the people who never learn the word impossible who make history, because they're the ones who keep trying. When you are in company of people who don't add value to your life, you risk wasting your effort to succeed. We all have negative thoughts now and then, but we can choose not to dwell there and not to let them control us. How people treat you is their karma. How you react is yours. When faith in our freedom gives way to fear of our freedom, silencing the minority view becomes the operative protocol. There's some good in this world, Mr. Frodo, and it's worth fighting for. My fake plants died because I did not pretend to water them. We can see when others are trying to destroy us, but we choose to let karma deal with them accordingly. The truth is like salt. Men want to taste a little, but too much makes everyone sick. Life would be infinitely happier if we could only be born at the age of 80 and gradually approach 18. Politics determines who has the power, not who has the truth. To force oneself to believe and to accept a thing without understanding is political and not spiritual or intellectual. Embrace what life gives you, for even the unexpected can hold hidden blessings and opportunities. Someone needs to fight, someone needs to sacrifice, someone needs to inspire, someone needs to be a hero. We are seeds as well as parasites to the earth. We can either give or take, depending on our perception of growth. Fitness is vital for sportsperson. I never take it for granted. My fitness mantra is healthy eating and daily exercise. Despite your best efforts, people are going to be hurt when it's time for them to be hurt. Once you had put the pieces back together, even though you may look intact, you were never quite the same as you'd been before the fall. You can take my life, but you'll never break me. So bring me your worst, and I will definitely give you mine. The beautiful journey of today can only begin when we learn to let go of yesterday. Seeking what is true is not seeking what is desirable. Einstein said that insanity is doing the same thing over and over and expecting a different result. I think it's important to hold a mirror up to society and yourself. Some choose to influence change, and some choose to be influenced by change. You choose which one are you. If I had a shiny gun, I could have a world of fun speeding bullets through the brains of the folks that cause me pains, smiley face. The meaning of earthly existence lies not, as we have grown used to thinking and prospering, but in the development of the soul. It's impossible to walk through solid rock. You have to walk between the molecules that make up the rock. Heaven wheels above you, displaying to you her eternal glories, and still your eyes are on the ground. You know there's no such thing as a complete lie. There's always some truth in there. Using our trauma as an excuse to cause trauma to others was inexcusable. For I have trained myself and am training myself always to be able to dance lightly in the service of thought. When one door of happiness closes, another opens. Do no harm and leave the world a better place than you found it. It is impossible or not easy to alter by argument what has long been absorbed by habit. Those who grant sympathy to guilt grant none to innocence. Take responsibility of your own happiness. Never put it in other people's hands. Look at the sky tonight. All the stars have a reason. Not all things that fall down break. Some develop wings. You were put on this earth to achieve your greatest self, to live out your purpose, and to do it courageously. I'm telling you a lie in a vicious effort that you will repeat my lie over and over until it becomes true. We're not words, Henry, we're people. Words are how others define us, but we can define ourselves any way we choose. We make choices every day, some of them good, some of them bad. And if we are strong enough, we live with the consequences. Abundance is not the absence of scarcity. It is the presence of abundant mentality. Never apologize for burning too brightly or collapsing into yourself every night. That is how galaxies are made. Through synergy of intellect, artistry, and grace came into existence the blessing of a dancer. Scars show us where we have been. They do not dictate where we are going. Sometimes, as we're stumbling along in the dark, we hit something good. Learn as if you will live forever. Live like you will die tomorrow. Sometimes your only available transportation is a leap of faith. It's not whether you get knocked down, it's whether you get up. Beauty is about being comfortable in your own skin. It's about knowing and accepting who you are. Everything has its wonders, even darkness and silence, and I learn, whatever state I may be in, therein to be content. Light is more important than the lantern, the poem more important than the notebook. Don't give up at halftime. Concentrate on winning the second half. At times, even a 90% compatibility rate ends in a breakup. Lies do not lie, truth do, and the times of any act lies lie hidden behind. Sometimes when hardships knock, it's just life. Do not take it personal. With every part you act, there must be a little of yourself in it. If there isn't, it's not acting, it's lying. If something is important, it deserves to be experienced deeply. The thermometer of success is merely the jealousy of the malcontents. If a bullet should enter my brain, let that bullet destroy every closet door. It matters not how fast light may travel, darkness shall always be there awaiting its arrival. A book is someone's story. Treat it carefully, look at it closely. Always be open to inspiration. You never know where it may come from. Begin with an open mind, end with an inspired heart. Once the writer in every individual comes to life, we are in for an age of universal deafness and lack of understanding. We don't have to defeat any individual but our own self. If you want to turn your life around, start enjoying the little things in life with a big, big smile. If there never was a night or day and memories could fade away, then we'd be nothing left but the dreams we made. To be successful, you need friends, and to be very successful, you need enemies. The true mystery of the world is the visible, not the invisible. Go slowly, so that you do not bite your tail by accident. We have been moving along at such a fast pace that we no longer know what we are doing. Now we have to wait until our soul catches up with us. So you never know who you touch. You never know how or when you'll have an impact, or how important your example can be to someone else. Remember, man does not live on bread alone. Sometimes he needs a little buttering up. No man ever threw away life while it was worth keeping. Still, anyone who trusts a serpent deserves its bite. The wise see a creature for what it is, not what it says it may be. No one human being knows the full truth about another human being, not even one's nearest and dearest. When there are many worlds, you can choose the one you walk into each day. Walla tak ada yang sempurna, hit up ini inda begini adanya. Philosophy Kobe. Change happens when the pain of staying the same is greater than the pain of change. What you focus on and the way you think will determine the way you live. Every person has a right to risk their own life for the preservation of it. When you are present in gratitude, you can't be anywhere else. A lie, sometimes, can be truer than the truth, which is why fiction gets written. Success means we go to sleep at night knowing that our talents and abilities were used in a way that served others. Do more listening than talking. Talk more about them than about you. We're here to be family to one another, to exist for the sake of others, even as others exist for our sake. Follow your heart, then root its longing with the facts. The dictionary is the only place that success comes before work. Work is the key to success, and hard work can help you accomplish anything. Each sunrise brings a new day filled with new hopes for a new beginning. When we give cheerfully and accept gratefully, everyone is blessed.